Alright, going live. We should be good. Hold on. Just make sure I have audio. You guys okay? I think we have audio. Should be able to hear me fine. Double check. All right. How's it going, everyone? I think it's the last day of conferences here. We got Xbox and PC Gaming Show after this. Hey, Brett. Hey, Wayne. Yes, doing good today. Hopefully, some new announcements. I literally woke up like 20 minutes ago. Got ready and then took the dog out for a little bit and then was rushing back here. So sorry, I'm like 5 minutes late because of that. But everything else is good. Everything is good. To be honest, I think this is like the last announcement. We're going to be the last showcase with potentially the heavy hitter announcements. I don't think PC Gaming Show is going to have anything like substantial, but maybe they will. You know, I'll keep an open mind just to be surprised. But I'm half expecting that this is going to be like, if you're waiting for something to be announced, this is the last conference that you probably are going to be tuning into. And also, I feel so awful, but I don't know if you guys saw it, but there is a leak for a new Plague Tale game. Which it appears, I didn't look into it too much because I hate leaks and, you know, I just want to know about the game when the developer's ready to showcase the game. But of course, me being on Twitter, you know, I'm gonna see it. It's gonna show up in my feed. So I saw this image that a new Plague Tale game got leaked. But I didn't look into it. Besides that, it just seemed to have that it seems to be like a side story or like a spin-off game, where you're actually playing as that captain lady that was in a Plague Tale Requiem that kind of accompanies you for a bit of your visit. I forgot her name, but apparently that's going to be revealed today officially at the Xbox conference. I feel so awful for them because, like, nothing else, at least I didn't see anything else that was leaked. It was just that. And that's a substantial game that I think a lot of people are into. And just to have your big surprise kind of leaked, that sucks. Xbox showcased updates on Perfect Dark, Gears of War. Oh, yeah. Perfect Dark I'm really looking forward to. I think Gears of War E-Day might be 2026. I think so as well. It makes sense for E-Day to be 2026 because Reloaded is coming out in a couple of months. So, especially for new players and a lot of people on PlayStation are going to be playing Gears of War for the first time. So, you introduce them to Gears of War through the first game with a full remaster. And then next year, E-Day, which is a prequel to that, it'll be a good way to kind of supplement. Hey, Tregum. Good evening. Sadly, fell asleep yesterday during your stream. You know what? No worries. That's okay. The Future Game Show ran a little bit longer than I thought it would be. But I do think it honestly was the best showcase we've had so far. Like, if you just look at the announcements, like I said yesterday, 85 to 90% of everything that they showed, like, I legitimately want to play. So it's crazy. So it's evening for you guys, huh? Tregum and Hamster? It is 10, well, it will be 10 in the morning. 10 o'clock. in 5 minutes. And I'm kind of used to this, even though it's on a weekend here. I'm kind of used to the fact that Xbox's conferences are early because they've always been early. You know, even when they were doing their E3 presentations, it was like 9 in the morning. And I remember, I think I have videos where I was talking about that. I remember I had to wake up at 6 a.m., like 5:30, 6 a.m. I'd get dressed and I'd drive all the way to LA to have to go to the conferences, because if you didn't get there, if you didn't start driving like 3 hours before, you would just hit insane traffic, and you wouldn't be able to make it. So I'm quite used to the fact that Xbox has their conferences, excuse me, very early. And I think that they might do it on purpose because it accommodates everyone's time zone. So it's not too early in retrospect. It's just, you know, it's on a weekend, so it's like you're waking up early on Sunday. But I think the plus side is that everyone gets to watch it at an appropriate time. You gotta feel bad for like the people in Asia who are like really, really into, you know, games, because a bunch of these conferences and showcases are like in the middle of the morning for them. You know, like 3 or 4 a.m. It's like it must be hard. Wayne says Switch 2 shortages might last for a very good while, possibly. You know what? I've actually seen, at least on my side, it's been like it was fairly easy to get them. I've had at least 3 or 4 opportunities where I could have easily got one, you know, and then again, I already said I wasn't getting one at launch, but I just kind of was checking out like, oh, you know, I wonder if it's like sold out instantly. And a lot of, you know, like storefronts had multiple stocks. They were, you know, kind of stuttering them out throughout, you know, a couple of days and different times during the day. So I actually found it was fairly easy to get one. I had at least 3 or 4 opportunities. If I really wanted one, I could have just added it to the cart and checked out. So I don't know, but that was my brief experience with it. Answer says I would have loved to see Gears 2 remastered because because one uses an early Unreal Engine 3 and looks so flat nowadays. However, another remaster for Gears 1 makes sense with the prequel coming. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that I mean, it's a remaster of a remaster. That's basically what it is. Or kind of a slight re-release, but with updated assets. Anyway, Gears 2 is a better game, and yes, a much more vivid and you know, more that world has more personality to it, much more variety in the locations. Personally, I would love to see like just like people have been wanting a Marcus Phoenix collection for so long now, and I know that those other Gears of Wars are also locked on Xbox. They did not come to PC. So having some type of Marcus Phoenix collection where they do eventually come to PC and all these platforms, I mean, honestly, I'm surprised that we didn't get that opposed to the remaster of Gears of War. I wonder if it would be a lot more effort than Halo. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond 2025 soon. Yeah, that's I mean, I'm looking forward to playing that. I love the Metroid series. Hey, Tynal. I'm so hyped. I want to see Persona 4 remake so damn bad. Or a Persona 6. I'm not a Persona person, but here's hoping that you get what you want. I already saw Switch 2 in retail in Dublin. However, I'm not into Nintendo stuff at all. Yeah. Yeah, I felt like for a console launch, the Switch 2 was at least, you know, fairly easy to get. Yeah, it was selling out, but it wasn't like you had no chance. It wasn't like the PS5 or even the Series X, like at launch, where it was like, you know, you had to like really, really try to work hard to get one. All right, here we go. I don't know if I'll stream the Outer Worlds 2 thing afterwards. We'll kind of see. I kind of want a little bit of a break in between the PC gaming show, so I may or may not stream the Outer Worlds conference, depending, I guess, on how long this presentation is and how long that is. Speaking of Outer Worlds 2,
Do you think I care that the colony is in disarray. We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism. Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
I'm yearning and earning.
Game looks great. The first Outer Worlds was so fun, and it had, like, you could definitely sense the potential, you know, of what more they can do with this franchise. So I'm glad they're getting a sequel, because I feel like they could really build on the principles of the first game. That's great. Really cool weapons in this one, too. October 29th. We finally have our date.
An adventure made for capitalism.
That's good.
By capitalism. Inflate
Like
our
that.
impressions
October
and
29th.
egos by staying tuned after the showcase.
Let me catch up on the comments here.
World premiere.
Dragon went to a couple of stores and only one had games and the rest didn't have games or consoles. For Switch 2, really?
I've just been so depressed lately.
I wonder if that's a retail thing then. This is in-game? Oh, is this another game from the Rick and Morty guys? There's no way that's in-game. Another shooter with skateboarding mechanics, I guess. Oh. Backwards compatible Gears 3 in 4K 60 looks stunning. Unreal 3.5 and pre-baked global illumination help make this game age really well. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it eventually. But I played Gears 2 on the Series X backwards compatibility, and yeah, native 4K 60 FPS. It looks incredible. So, but I will get to Gears 3 when I get to it. I remember they really changed. They made that game a much more brighter game. At High on Life 2. I never played this, so I don't really know what to feel. Final said he never finished the first Outer Worlds. Seemed to lose interest a lot of times playing it. Really? Maybe it's just not for you then. Even more anti-capitalistic considering its creative director is a communist. Dude, that's the problem when you look too much into the games. By the way, this is the Playtale game that got leaked. I was just talking about it before the stream. It feels so awful for these guys. Anyway, you can't look too much into things. These days, I don't want to know about who's making it or where they come from. Just give me the game. Wow, Venice, huh? You got the Colosseum? I wonder if it's going to be a different game. Like a different playing game. Not stealth focused, but something sort of in between. Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy. That's going to be really good, but I just feel awful for them because it was leaked. By the way, you see the new Xbox PC branding? That's what they're saying now. It's Xbox PC, which sounds fucking stupid. I'm sorry. It just sounds stupid. Xbox PC. It's like, it sounds like a new device. Ugh. Oh, you guys haven't... So Hamster and Tunnel have not finished the first Outer Worlds. It's not that long. I mean, I enjoyed it. Did the first one come out October 29th? I don't recall. Is High on Life 2... does that franchise play like Prey? The reboot of Prey? Oh, is this that device with... It's still a ROG Ally, but is it running native Xbox software? Guys, this might be our first look at the, what Microsoft's planning to do for the next gen. A lighter version of Windows. With new software running on top. It still just looks like the Xbox app on Windows. Okay, well.
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first.
Maybe Sarabon can tell us more.
From us over the years. We've led the industry with backward compatibility. We championed crossplay and cross-progression. We deliver Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device. The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect. And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year. In fact, every new game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally.
I wonder how powerful it is.
We have always wanted you to have
But the thing is,
Xbox on any screen. That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows handheld...
I do like this initiative that you can buy the game once and it works across different platforms.
Friends, and achievements. There are over 1,000 Xbox
Play
Anywhere games on Xbox today. And every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass, with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real. But it all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolves Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG
Ooh.
steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you
New
to
IP?
explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Isn't the problem with something like that is Windows, though? I thought Windows, everyone complains about Windows, and especially as a handheld device, but just in general, like the performance of a Windows-powered device was substantially less than a Steam, Steam-powered one, Steam OS. Oh, look at this. Frame rate is terrible, but
Always been here,
interesting.
watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light.
Is it werewolves? Vampires?
We feared for our lives, but we should have feared for our souls instead.
Guys, don't worry, I'm gonna catch up on the comments. I just, Oh, this is Fable. Wow, it looks very different.
To turn us into mindless, docile cattle.
Wait, it can't be Fable.
Not me, though.
They just revealed it at the other game.
Into one of them.
It just looked like that Earl, though.
But I became something else instead.
It's definitely Vampire, yeah. This is not Fable. I'm sorry. I thought I saw the main female character thing that they were using for all the Fable gameplay. It's a sequel to Vampire. Don't Nod's Vampire. Hey, which sounds great to me. That was a fun game.
Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all. He is out there watching, seeping into you, growing.
Third person action, playing as a vampire. That looks good. The Blood of Dawnwalker. Coming next year, man. Yeah, I'm all for that. Alright, yeah, let me hurry up and catch up on some comments. I'm sorry, guys. High on Life was awesome. You'd love it. Brett says, way up there. I think I have it for free on PlayStation Plus or something. Yeah, so Tynel, the Playtale game got leaked yesterday. The whole trailer. Like, everyone knew the title, they kind of knew the premise, all that got leaked. I just felt so awful. It was like the only thing that got, like, fully leaked. So that really sucks. I don't know how, but communists are making the best RPGs. Like, Fallout New Vegas and Disco Elysium is proof. I did not play Disco Elysium, but I heard everyone loves it. So, I might have to check it out sometime in the future. Yeah, the Playtale games are great. They really are. Can I play Forza Horizon 2? If no, then I don't... Oh, regarding the... Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, the Xbox Play Anywhere thing is great, but for all the games that came out before then that are Microsoft games, they're still stuck on that platform. And that's the thing about having, like, an Xbox-powered handheld like that. If it's still Windows, then the game still has to run on PC. So you're incompatible with a lot of core, even like, you know, only Xbox games that are stuck on Xbox and have been stuck on Xbox that have not had gone PC ports. There might be a few of them today, but there still are, you know, some. So that's the thing. If it's not running proprietary Xbox software that lets you do that,
Watch your back.
then it need to be PC versions, and you're at the mercy of those ports.
Kill the Dark Dragon myself. It's my
Oh, is this Ninja Gaiden 4?
duty as a Raven Ninja.
Looking forward to this. I still have not played the remake of 2.
Breaking the Dark Dragon free has its consequences.
But it's Platinum. You know, it's Platinum. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun game. Everything is Xbox if you're brave enough. That is true.
There's something I need your help with.
Yeah, we don't know the price on that thing. I would guess, like, if it's really powerful and they're really pushing, you know, the hardware there with like the latest Ryzen chipset, $800, $800. We're gonna have to wait and see. I wonder if we're gonna get Halo Master Chief Collection on PlayStation. I think eventually in time it will come. It's the last thing that has not come yet, and Microsoft. You just heard, you know, Sarah Bond talking there saying, we're committed to making all our games playable anywhere for anyone on any device. So it's gonna come. Everyone's like expecting it already. It's just a matter of when. At least I think it'll breathe new life into the Halo games, because you're gonna have a whole new, you know, slew and a whole new player base be introduced to that game, those games. So it's gonna, like, I think do a really good job of like putting in a lot more players on that franchise. Are we getting DLC for Indiana Jones?
Here we go.
Good luck, Indy.
Oh, really? That vampire game was from Witcher and Cyber. I got Witcher vibes definitely watching it, but so that makes sense. That's good then. Yeah, are we getting DLC here for Indiana Jones?
This is where it starts. Beneath the streets of Rome.
Looks like it.
Enter the city of Antioch. Find a secret relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
The Order of Giants. So it's DLC, but is it like a whole new area? I wonder how expansive it is. Coming September 4th. Yeah, I wonder how expansive it is. Could be good though, if you do it right. Hey Lloyd, how's it going?
World.
Yeah, I beat Forza Horizon 2 as well. I beat all the Forza Horizon games. They're great. My favorite is 3. In-game footage, really? Oh, wow, that's cool. Microsoft got a Japanese game? Damn. $40.26. The frame rate of this trailer could be better. It's called Beast of Reincarnation? Yeah, Beast of Reincarnation. That looked good. I would not honestly expect a game like that for Xbox, but that looks good. I did not play Ninja Gaiden 3. I only played 2. But I do have 1, the original, for my collection.
Streets of Avalon sure do shine. Because they sweep their filth down to us.
Oh, the premium edition comes with that pass. That's right, for Indiana Jones. Oh, this is Clock Tower Revolution or whatever it's called. This looks good. This is like BioShock Infinite kind of inspired. Yeah, at least it looks like it from the initial gameplay. I'm looking forward to this.
Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
You will be paying me back until you fucking rust.
It ain't for the spineless.
Keep your filthy pickers off me!
And it sure as shite ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for what
Is that the Claptrap voice actor?
Crime! Justice itself has been affronted. I have been baffled.
Lord Griswick.
Bertold!
Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
They were,
Trust your instincts, sir.
tall.
Dude, the style is awesome.
Rather slim.
The style is really cool.
Was very quick, agile.
Go on.
With a mustache. No, larger.
Oh, that's great. That's the character creator.
That's the fiend who robbed me.
Some dude accuses you of being robbed, and as he's describing the character, you're creating it. That's funny.
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say touchy. There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here. It's
Dude, this is awesome. It's a full-on immersive sim RPG.
and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No, no!
I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack! I'll leave you with a pissing bed of peaches!
You'd either got a gang at your back or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep
It's a long trailer. Damn.
This thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well armed.
Dude, very look how cool that is, man. Damn.
And end a few arguments.
Look at these weapons.
Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time. And if they can rewrite history, they can rewrite us. But look who...
That is full time travel? What the fuck? This game's massive.
Now I can
The trailer's still going. It's massive.
put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened. We can change the world as we know it. One choice at a time. And I can even go back and change the past to change the future. And let me tell you, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
That's insane, man. Go back and like make all these choices, and then you can continue to go back and remake the choices. And then the world changes. The world's like dynamically changing. And then there's so much more to the game. That's insane. Clockwork Revolution. That game's so much more massive.
And piss off.
It's coming in due time. Okay. That game is so much more massive than I was anticipating. That's gonna be excellent.
Teams are
That's awesome.
dedicated to bringing players award-winning, record-breaking, critically acclaimed games. Call of Duty, Black Ops.
Yeah, the entire show is
Doom,
one
the
trailer.
from Bethesda, Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard, and Avowed from Xbox Game Studios. All of our teams across Xbox First Party are shipping their most played games ever, and they're also delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player experiences to vast online worlds, our teams are empowered to build the games.
I never got into the crew, guys. I only played the first one and I hated it. I only made it like a couple of hours in before I decided to quit on it.
Available day one in Game Pass, and every new game we make for both Xbox consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere. On behalf of our creative teams, thank you. These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller.
Are they? They're not saying anything that we haven't already known.
Characters, stories, and worlds
usually every game from Microsoft or published from Microsoft is Play Anywhere.
The Fallout TV series broke records and brought millions of players into the game. We have more projects in the works as gaming continues to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed to the upcoming...
Oh yeah, I'm right with you, Treg. I might want a physical version of Avowed, and also Oblivion, and South of Midnight as well.
And they have a third game launching this year. You'll get to go deeper on it in our Direct, but until then, let's take a look.
And I'm hoping that Hellblade 2 gets a physical release now that it's coming to PlayStation. They said they'll share more details, later, but I'm just hoping, like, even like if Limited Run or IM8bit picks it up and do, physical case or something like that, that would be awesome. I just want something, an option.
With new flexible legs, the yoke girth action figure can ride anything.
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were...
An interesting style you can kind of see in the background. How much you want to bet this is the actual game? We're looking at in-game stuff right now, not on the television, but everything around it.
The 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle and Dr. Tully.
It's gonna pull out in first person and transition to gameplay. Or not. What is it though?
You gotta keep them separated.
Oh, come on. Oh, how disappointing. It's this game? A new game? Isn't this the same? Oh, it's a sequel to Grounded. Okay. Dude, I got excited. I thought it was like something else. I never played Grounded at all. This is the game that I was referring to, though. At the last conference in the Future Game Show where they announced, or was it the Summer Games Fest, where you play as literally like an ant, and the ant has, they have like, it's all like science fiction-esque. You have like, ships, like weapons as an ant. I don't know. Anyone into Grounded? Not my thing. Ooh, Chronos. This is supposed to be coming out this year, which blows my mind.
Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage.
These games are coming soon, huh? Next month.
I have encountered an unprecedented orphan. It was in a state of suppressed recomposition.
The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area
This looks so good.
highly unusual.
I hope this game does so... I hope it does well, and like so well that it just is like a proverbial middle finger to EA for not giving us Dead Space 2. And for just mismanaging that studio. Dude, this looks awesome, man. Look how good this is. Release date?
They seem to act more consistently, in coordination.
Destroying the nest is now a priority.
Nice, there's a stomp. Ooh, that was cool. Saw the fat on that monster was like reacting to the bullets. Fall 2025. Okay, so that could be September, October. That's good. It's very soon. Again, maybe at Gamescom we'll get a release date. In-engine. Oh. ESO. It's fucking Simba. I hope it will be successful enough to make EA reconsider Dead Space 2. Exactly, yeah. But I also wanted to say fuck you as well. Another year with no Elder Scrolls 6. Oh, we're going to be waiting a little bit. They just did Starfield, 2 years ago as of now. You're going to need to give them at least another 3 or 4. Maybe at, in 2028, 2029... you'll get your Elder Scrolls 6 announcement. And then it'll come out around 2030, 2031. I wonder if we will see more Gears E-Day. I'm sure it'll come up. That might be the last thing that they show is gameplay for Gears E-Day, Brett. And it'll say something like Spring 2026. That's my guess. My friends keep telling me that ESO is great for single player as well, but it just keeps and keeps getting DLCs, and I feel that I'm so late to the party. I played it when it originally came out, when it was like a shell of its former self, or when it's a shell of its current self, and I didn't get it. I didn't care for it. It's like, oh, it's Skyrim with more jankiness, and the Elder Scrolls already janky, so. Anyway, but yeah, the game's changed so much. The game's changed, substantially, where, yeah, it is kind of hard if you're not into it already. How do new players jump into that? What the fuck is this? It looks really interesting.
Sacrificed everything for a new world, to save mankind.
Oh, shit! It's a Don't Nod game. Is this their... This can't be their big AA project, because they just came out with Banishers. Was it last year? I'd be shocked. It looks like another one of their AA projects. I'm shocked. I thought we wouldn't see another, game for them for at least, a couple years. They usually give us one a generation.
Thomas, wherever you are.
Aphelion. Dude, that looks good. That looks really good. I'm just shocked that we're getting like a bigger game from them. Is this still the same game? Oh shit, it's got like a horror element to it. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for that. They always do a great job with those larger games. Remember Me, Banishers. I haven't played, I'm sorry, I haven't played Banishers. I meant to say Vampire. Remember Me, Vampire. Those are good games, though, and really good stories.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock, having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will.
Anyway,
it's been
nice.
your family for generations, much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
We getting GTA 6 before Elder Scrolls 6. Yes, we are. Although those two games are kind of in the same situation. Although I guess for Elder Scrolls 6, it feels even worse because Skyrim is older than GTA 5, even though it's been released just so many times.
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help?
What the hell is this?
So, my father was renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
Not just the hotel. He was helping the entire village. You have his power tools. You know, you could pick up where he left off. You seem like a good man, like he was.
I'm in. They don't suspect a thing.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're really up to. Because if they find out, they will Wickerman your ass.
You keep looking into things, and things are gonna start looking bad. Don't make the same mistake your father made. In this place, the only one you can really trust is me.
I have no idea what's going on here. You're like cleaning stuff, you're painting things, you're driving, you're like, this is nuts. This is absolutely crazy. The Elder Scrolls 6 was revealed much more earlier than GTA 6. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That is the case. I wonder if we're going to get Far Cry 7. Well, there's no Ubisoft conference this year, so I almost expect... hold on for a second.
There are as many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens. And when we need
Sorry about that. Yeah, there's no Ubisoft conference this year, so I'm expecting that, I mean, I don't know what Ubisoft's going to be doing for their announcements. So far, there hasn't been any. Maybe they're just taking this whole year off. That really sucks. I gotta admit, so far, the Xbox presentation is the best, for me at least. I'd also love to see a new Ghost Recon as well. Yeah, so far, it's been really good. I'm holding out, though, because Future Game Show had some good announcements. At least this presentation's stable. At least we're not getting cuts. Someone commented on my stream yesterday, though, and said that they're watching the Future Game Show thing through GameSpot, and they were having none of the issues. So, somehow, whatever was going on with that presentation was, I guess, exclusively with YouTube on their channel. Which you think that their channel would be the best place to watch their conference, but I guess not. Ever Studios or Eve Studios?
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가?
In game?
만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단에 이익을 저해한다면 당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가?
What the fuck is this? This looks good. In-game. Yo, third person. What the hell is this? It looks good. It looks really good.
당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는지. 당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것인가?
People have fucking powers?
지정태.
What the fuck, Mudang? 2 Hearts? Dude, a brand new IP. Third person, a shooter. A third person shooter with like hand-to-hand combat and action elements and platforming and stealth and all that stuff. That looked insane. You don't even see those games get made anymore. That's awesome. And it looked like, again, it was another like Japanese, might have been Chinese, I don't know, but it like Xbox is getting these games from Asia. Again. I like the art direction for this one. Have I played Ghost Recon Future Soldier? I have, yes. I'm going to be doing a reminiscing video on that later on. But yes, I played it. It's kind of... I don't know how people think about it today, but back then, it took forever to come out. And, it was another one of those games where Ubisoft showed gameplay that was, like, not part of the actual game when it came out. And from what I understand, I don't know about, from what I understand, like, Future Soldier on PC looks very different from console. Like, it's still the same game, but the environments look substantially different. Like, almost they couldn't do anything with the PS3 and 360. So I have it on, I do have it on PC. Probably where I'll play it, to be honest, but... Yes, I played it back when it was new. I think I did multiplayer footage as well. Planet of the Lana 2? Children of the Leaf. So that's a sequel to, I guess, a previous game? That looks good. I like the art direction for that one. I haven't heard of the first one though. Another Bethesda game. Fallout 76. Okay. I like how Breakpoint, being a sequel to Future Soldier as well as a sequel to Wildlands.
Hello there.
Oh, I didn't like Breakpoint at all.
Wouldn't you say? When it comes to fishing, Appalachia is
It didn't help that the game on PC at launch was not really stable. But yeah, I didn't like I liked Wildlands, but I didn't care for Breakpoint. I know if you pre-order Splinter Cell Conviction, you got the beta to Future Soldier. Oh, was that the case back then? I'm trying to remember. The multiplayer was fun for a little bit.
And how are they biting today?
See for yourself.
Bagging the big fish starts with finding the right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea.
Fallout 5. Not quite. 76. I still remember the video I did playing this game's beta and the horrible launch.
No matter what troubles
And yet,
the wastelands of Appalachia,
people kept playing it. They got it fixed.
like this. You just gotta know where to look. Vault Life is your ticket.
You played release version for 2019. It's not the same game. I know, but isn't that sad these days that people who play the games at launch versus the people who play the game years later, like, it's vastly different. It's not even the same game. Like, on one hand, it's like, oh, that's cool, you know, the game grows with you, but on the other, it's like, it sucks. You tell me version 1, like if they're changing core things, you'll never be able to go back to the original, that original version, or I guess that original vision. Like, didn't they do that with Destiny 2? They took away content that people got to play around the launch of the game, and so that content's just lost forever. It's just gone. Like that, it's sad. In-game footage. Oh, they're making a solo leveling game? We just, literally, Jake and I just started watching Season 2 yesterday. Because we finished Season 2 of Shangri-La Frontier, which is really good. But we just started watching this yesterday. This is a fun anime. I like overpowered characters. You know, that just... It's almost hilarious because they got, like, these super, you know, powerful enemies come up to them, and I just think it's fun to watch them just kick their asses. And the confidence that they, the confidence of the characters and just how they are in battle. Anyway. You're hoping for Bulletstorm 2? Yeah, that'll be the day. Those games are god. It's sad, but it's the truth. Those games are done. Be grateful you got your remaster for Bulletstorm with Duke Nukem. I'd rather have Duke Nukem come back. That's why the first impression matters for game launches, Solo Bear says. I mean, yes and no. Sometimes it doesn't even matter. Look at games like No Man's Sky, Fallout 76, Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, first impressions for those games were horrible, and yet they're still ultra popular. And people love them now. It's gotten to the point where, I think I did a video on this, like, if games deserve second chances. It's just so strange to me. What the fuck is this? Is it Pokemon? You can become the Pokemon. It's got that, like, music from, like, that Doki V game. But looks nothing like that. Anyway, as long as, going back to that topic, as long as people are able to, or continue to play the game, and Nemo, that's an interesting game. Yeah, as long as people continue to play it, it doesn't really matter. The developers will do whatever they want. Here we go, Pro Skater 3 and 4. I'm really happy that we're getting this, even though it's not the original version of Pro Skater 4. I'm still happy that we're getting this.
I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for
it's hard for me to see Tony Hawk, as old as he is,
for you all to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new
It's
parts,
crazy. It's just,
new
it's so
music,
weird for me
new
to see him
themes,
like that.
and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players in multiplayer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises.
I mostly see
to come.
AAA
Check out the
releases
launch
as
trailer.
late betas. I don't care about first impressions and internet outages. We probably got inspiration from that trailer. They might save Gears E-Day for last. I think so as well, Wayne, if you're really excited for that. Skate 4, I don't care anymore now that it's an always online game. I just, to me, it's like, whatever. I'm much more excited for this. Pro Skater 3 was one of my favorite games. Like, that's a big part of my childhood. So I'm excited to go back and play these. And then Pro Skater 1 and 2 was a great collection. Really awesome games. Spec Ops: The Line 2 would be cool too. I mean, why? Isn't that the whole point of this story? They have like multiple endings that. I mean, you're actually you're kind of getting. What isn't that a horror game that they revealed yesterday from the Spec Ops: The Line guy, the creative director? So he's still doing stuff. I think that Night Dive needs to. They said they're gonna start working on, 7th gen ports and remasters. So I think they definitely should do one for Spec Ops: The Line now that it's delisted. So get that game back on storefronts. I actually have it on PC. I was able to get it before it was delisted. But I think that they definitely should just do a remaster or something and then get that game back on storefronts so people can play it. Hey, you can play as Doom Guy. Oh shit, the demo's up now, huh? Oh, that's awesome. I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, people are saying they want an Underground remake, Underground 1 and 2 remake after the Pro Skater 3 and 4, which makes sense to me. That would be good if they do that. Then it's like, it's complete. You don't need to worry about Tony Hawk after that. You can make maybe a new game. Spiritfarer. Haven't played that one. Yeah, Tynel, you cannot buy Spec Ops: The Line anymore on PC or console or anywhere else. You have to get a physical copy, and that means that the physical discs are now super expensive. I think when it first happened at 360, prices were going up to like $80-$90 for Spec Ops: The Line. Like, it's a good game, but it's also a short game, and all the people were hoping that people were going to spend like $100 on it, but you currently cannot buy Spec Ops: The Line on PC or console legitimately. You just said emulation. I guess you could do that. Haze PC port from Night Dive is going to be something. I know they brought up Haze as an example, which I thought was really interesting. Hey, I'm one of the few people who kind of recognize, like, Haze is a bad game, but it could be an awesome game. Unfortunately, though, Night Dive, what they do is they just basically take the games and they do their best to give you the most polished version of that original experience. And I think fundamentally there's creative issues with Haze. Like, they would need to go back and reboot it, but the potential is there. Anyway, I think that they should bring like the Darkness, the first one, over to PC, and also games like Condemned 2. They should bring it over to PC, even though I don't think Condemned 2 is as good as the first one. Still, they should do that. And then, yeah, working on the delisted games would be awesome. I bought Spec Ops: The Line for my 360 at my retro game store. Recently or a little while ago? I'm wondering how much you paid for it, Brett. Gears of War. This is the Reloaded? Yeah. It's the first game. I mean, you can see the 4K textures. It looks really sharp. It's nice that they're also including the multiplayer. You gotta give props for Microsoft for doing that. Because a lot of these studios are just like, here's the single-player campaign, and then that's it. They're actually giving you the full multiplayer.
You think you can still find your way back home, Phoenix?
It's gonna be so weird playing this on a DualSense though. Like, I'm actually curious. I'm curious how it's gonna feel on a PlayStation controller.
Let's do this.
Whatever happened to Beyond Good and Evil 2? It's in limbo. It's just stuck in limbo. I'm also surprised, I gotta say, more so than Far Cry, I'm also surprised that we have not gotten another Watch Dogs game. That's a franchise that I feel like is now dead. Watch Dogs Legion wasn't what I think people really wanted. But I'm kind of surprised that we never got like a Watch Dogs 3, officially a Watch Dogs 3. In-game footage and cinematics, huh? It's Persona. It might actually be. Something's happening. Is it Persona 4? It is. I saw the school, the classroom, and I was like, Persona? There you go, Tynal. I'm not a Persona guy, but I'm happy for you. Man, you guys got it good. Are you Persona fans? Because didn't you get remakes of like 2 and 3, and now here's 4? So you're getting like all these games like fully remade, and I guess next is Persona 5.
But you won't see us. You won't hear us.
I didn't see a release date. 3 was last year.
And the only way you'd ever know it is if that's what we wanted.
There is no Persona 5 though, right?
As smugglers, we deal
Oh, there is?
with
There's a
other
6.
greater handle. Guns, explosives.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger.
They're making a Watch Dogs movie. It's filming right now in France. I did hear something about that. Everyone wanted Tom Cruise to play as Aiden if they were going to do that story. Persona 5 is the best? Okay. So yeah, there's a 5, but there's not a 6. So I guess maybe next year, or in a couple years, you'll get Persona 5 Revival, or whatever they're going to call it. And then they do a Persona 6. Are the games that old? Like, I'm wondering why they're doing remasters. I don't remember, or I just don't recall Persona like 4 and 5 being that old. At least trying to remember when I heard about them last. Aren't they last gen games?
You are pirates after all.
And Sea of Thieves. This is another game. We were just talking about this, but Sea of Thieves is another game that had like a rocky launch, and people kept playing it, and now it's a big popular one. Season 7 fucking teen? Season 17. Nuts. Persona 5 came out in 2016, Persona 3 came out in 2006, and 4 was 2008, but 4 is a PS2 game, and 5 still came out on PS3. Oh, really? Okay. Never mind then. That's insane.
This is ridiculous. Please.
I didn't realize they were like that. Oh, Jacob has a friend who's working on a new game from Skybound. He's a developer. And he said that we're going to be revealing our game at the Xbox conference. Oh, that's what this is. Okay. Yeah, it's a Marvel game. He's like, I can't tell you guys anything, but it's going to be at the Xbox conference. And I was like, okay, I'll be on the lookout for it. This must be it.
hoped you'd understand why I had to do this. Accept our rule or die.
I'd like to propose a third option.
Is it a fighter?
Not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I'm
Invincible.
I trusted you.
Yeah, it's a fighter game. Well, I like the art direction. Oh, Japan got the games first before America. Okay. Yeah, I like the art direction for this. I don't watch the Invincibles, but like I don't know who any of these people are. But I do like the art direction. I feel this is made by NetherRealm almost. It feels like this is almost made by NetherRealm. Very gory. Do they have to keep telling us that it's Xbox Play Anywhere when they literally told us at the beginning that every title is Xbox Play Anywhere? That they're showing us. Oh shit, look at this. Xbox players are finally getting Final Fantasy VII Remake. There's so many people I saw online that were just like so bitter that Sony was locking this game away from them. Now you're getting it. You get Integrate, and I assume after that is going to be Rebirth. This might be that. Oh, Final Fantasy 16. They only had to wait 5 years. Oh, Tregum, you're playing Final Fantasy 16? Or 7? These were good games. 16? Yeah. Took me like, I think 16 took me like 50 or 60 hours to do everything. I did like all the side content and stuff. It's a good game. I do like the combat of 16.
World premiere.
You have not beat 16 yet, Brett? It's definitely a long game. A lot of unfortunate. The side content can get a bit fetch questy. But yeah, the combat is really fun. Especially when you start getting more of the powers and the titans and stuff. It changes up the way the game plays. Got some weirdness going on. This is the game you play as a searchlight. Lighthouse. This is so bizarre. Keeper. What a bizarre game. How do you even come up with something like that? You're gonna play as a lighthouse, and it's a platformer, and there's a bird on top of you.
Psychonauts 2 showed how Double Fine
Wow,
excels at
Phil
creating
Spencer lost a
unique
lot
and
of
innovative
weight.
experiences, and Keeper is no exception. Looking
Damn.
ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox.
Dude, he lost a
It's
lot of
big
weight. He
milestone
looks
for the
good.
Platform and franchises that you help build and make popular.
He looks good and he looks
We've
younger.
done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey. As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises,
He almost looks how he did at the
excited to share that players
the
will
Xbox
get
2013
celebrate
conference.
25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators across the globe. Creators like In Exile, reaching for new heights with Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly, making Team Meat's modern classic platformer.
Oh, you use GameFly, Brett?
Square Enix.
I used them back then too. I'm so happy that as a service they're still available. I think that's awesome.
And Team Ninja.
But
the beloved series they
I wonder,
on
like,
Xbox.
if Xbox goes full digital
Seen the
next generation,
hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring
they're calling that their
your
next hardware
Xbox
release.
experience
Okay.
and your library.
Yeah, if they go all digital next generation,
Enjoyed the breadth and depth
you might not be able to get
games
Xbox games on
updates,
GameFly
experiences
at all.
that are coming to Xbox from our partners and our own creative teams. We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games.
I still buy some games from them from time to time when they have sales.
We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian is delivering this year. Immediately after Showcase, our Direct begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended look at the Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2. Thanks for joining us today. Before we get into the Direct, we have a final world premiere.
All right.
Enjoy.
This is it. Final one. Is it something new or something we know about? Ooh, there's a butterfly. Okay. Yeah, Tregum says, "Who is that?" I'm shocked. He looks really good. He must have lost like 50 pounds.
We have been expecting you. Please, follow me.
Is this
You already know us as a global tech leader.
I wonder if this is
Our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed
the Hellblade devs' new other game. Forgot what it's called.
Have shown you the importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global scope of that mission in action. Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild
Yeah,
is
Project
seeking
Mara.
tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future of protection.
I don't know. Maybe.
Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale. I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
Oh. What the fuck? This is some Inception shit. What is this? It's got like upbeat music and shit.
Fear is a powerful thing. David,
Call of Duty? No! No! It's a Black Ops 7. Going back to the future. Dude, I'm let down now. Dude, I thought that was a new IP. I was like, this looks crazy. It looks so creative. But it's Call of Duty at the end of the day. Like, and even if you're really interested in the story, what's it gonna be, like 6 hours? I'm kind of shocked. Black Ops 7 is this year's game then. That it has to be. You know what? And I'm kind of surprised as well. No, actually, now that I think about it, we have not. Call of Duty comes out every year, so they'd have to announce it. Rumors say it might suck. I love Black Ops 2. It's my favorite. Oh, it's a direct sequel to Black Ops 2. I guess, yeah. Mason and Menendez.
And what better way to cap this incredible year for us than by
It's still Call of Duty.
best.
Black Ops 2 is your favorite out of all the Call of Duties, really.
No, you're doing great. You nailed it. The sequel is the lifeblood of every great franchise. Think about it. The original creates the world and builds fandom. But
Do you enjoy Black Ops 6 single player? I have not played it. I have not played that, and I have not played Modern Warfare 3, and I heard Modern Warfare 3's single player was horrible. Or single player, I say that in quotes.
No sequel, no Zune 2. Which doesn't really exist, but I wish it had.
There was a Zune 2.
There was?
But,
There was a Zune 2?
yeah.
They had a
Black
sequel
Ops 6
to
I heard
Obsidian,
better things
and I
about.
have
I'm just kind of
sequels everything.
we used to be getting like I mean they kind of like I'm just kind of surprised we're getting a sequel already to Black Ops, but I guess it's a sequel to Black Ops 2 in reality. So who's developing it then? Is it Sledgehammer? Is it Sledgehammer's turn, or is it? I thought it was Infinity Ward's turn this year. I thought it goes Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Treyarch. I thought that's usually the pacing of it. I don't know. Yeah, I have videos of Black Ops 2 playing the multiplayer. It was a fun game. It definitely was a fun game, and I did enjoy the campaign for Black Ops 2, absolutely. I just thought it was a brand new game. They're like really hyping it up like it's a brand new game. Like, we have one more thing. I guess it would make sense. It has, I mean, Call of Duty is coming out every year, so they have to reveal it at this conference. I just didn't even think about it. Call of Duty was not even on my mind, to be honest.
So we're going deeper and more complex with everything for this sequel. Deeper story, lore, RPG interactions, reactivity, all the things we've been known for as a
Yeah, we got Modern Warfare 3, 2 and 3 back to back, but Modern Warfare 3 was Sledgehammer, I believe.
This is the first time in over 25 years that I've
Even though it's Infinity Ward's franchise, they got Sledgehammer to do Modern Warfare 3.
Just a fantastic opportunity to explore and expand the universe in interesting
And then we
ways.
got Black Ops 6 this last year with Treyarch, so that's why I assume that we were getting Infinity Ward's
You
game.
can talk your way through it, you can sneak your way through it. And so no matter what kind of playstyle that you like, this is just an awesome franchise and an awesome game to jump into, even if it's your first one.
The first Outer Worlds was a great base to start from, as it has all the elements of a great Obsidian RPG.
Oh yeah, Black Ops 2 takes place in 2025. Here we are.
In the Outer Worlds 2, not only did we want to double down on those elements, but we wanted to give players even more of it.
We've also put a lot of investment into
They are making Raven Software develop Black Ops 7. Raven has been, it's another studio that just, I'm really annoyed that they don't get to make their own games again like they used to. Those guys did Singularity, which was fucking awesome. And ever since they've just been, they're a support studio now. They basically just help out. But I didn't see who was making that, so I don't know. If Raven is doing it, then there's a big potential there for it being one of the best Call of Duties ever made.
And different companions with different abilities.
I guess I'm watching the Outer Worlds Direct. I don't know how long it's going to be. In fact, we had the PC Gaming Show coming up in half an hour, so...
Stranger, which was basically a blank slate to build on top of with various attribute points that would be...
I might end this in like 15 minutes, and then
you can make any kind of character you want, but
set up here, go live for the PC Gaming Show, which I hope to God isn't a couple hours long.
Like Space Cowboys or Space Sky Marshals.
Hopefully it's not 3 hours. Anyway, yeah, so regarding the Xbox conference, I would say that is... that it's right up there, probably the best one. I mean, I really like Future Game Show. I think there's more... There's interesting games on this one, too. I'd give this one a B. I give the Xbox conference a B. Doesn't quite get an A for me. We still don't know about Perfect Dark, you know. But I'd give it like a B. It was a solid, really good conference with a lot of dates and cool announcements. Clockwork Revolution looks insane. That's the best game I saw during this whole presentation. That looks crazy. But then that SWAT game also looks awesome. Honestly, if Raven's old devs that worked on Soldier of Fortune in 2000 are still working on COD, and they even put a reference to Soldier of Fortune 2 in Black Ops 6, then it seems like they enjoy making campaigns. I'm just glad we're getting campaigns. I only played, no, I haven't played any of the Soldier of Fortune games. I was almost going to pick up the 360 game that I heard was absolutely horrible, Payback. So I haven't played any of those games at all. In my opinion, Cold War Black Ops 6 campaign is far more better than Singularity or Wolfenstein 2009. Really? Well, I mean, Cold War... I played Black Ops Cold War, and I did enjoy. That was a launch title, and I did enjoy it. But Singularity and Wolfenstein 2009 are classic.
That will be everything from playing stealthily to specking for an explosive.
I just played Wolfenstein 2009 again recently, as I'm going to be doing a reminiscing video on it, and I was... Like, I remember liking the game, but I forgot about the whole hub space mechanic that they put into it, and the upgrade system and stuff, and I very much thought they did a good job. And Singularity just had that really cool mechanic. But, like, they used to make really fun, interesting games like that, and I just feel like, they just been a support studio just forever. I almost want them to be given, like, you know, the ability to make their own game. Again, just give them full creative control, say you guys get to do one thing, whatever you want to do, no matter what. You know, you can do it. And it'd be interesting to see what they come up with. Soldier Fortune Payback is from a different studio, Ultron, that made Chaser in 2003, and it's really, really bad. I heard it was really awful. That's why I didn't get it for my collection. I heard it was like stay away at all costs. But I have not played the original games. One of the worst games I ever played in a non-ironical way, unfortunately.
Now your power attacks that you use actually knock people down.
Well, good thing I avoided it then.
Oh man, I really like the serial killer perk. As you start killing people,
I'm not paying attention to this, I'm really sorry, but it's Outer Worlds. Like, it looks like an expansion, it looks like a more expansive sequel, not an expansion, I'm sorry. Looks like a more expansive sequel compared to the first game. More weapons, more worlds, more variability. Maybe a good stealth system? Looks like you have a good stealth system, too, finally.
Flaws were a system that everybody loved from the first game, but we wanted to make it more personal to the player. We wanted it to really reflect how you were playing the game and give you a bonus that you actually wanted to really engage with.
That's probably all I want from a sequel, yeah.
We knew we needed to go bigger, better.
I really like Outer Worlds. I thought it was really solid. I like the characters. I like the story. I like the humor and the writing. It had personality to it.
We need them to be real. I want to put them in the game, so give me something. Inspiration. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Bad knees.
You got bad knees? They hurt when you walk a lot?
Yes.
When you walk too much, they hurt?
No cartilage.
Sounds boring. Makes you sound like a boring person, but it's in the game.
I know it.
It's a good flaw.
This is like that Key and Peele skit about The Gremlins.
I'm taking. When do you give them back?
Got it. It's in the movie. It's gonna be in there.
Claire, you shouldn't be stealing. What are you doing? You shouldn't be stealing, Claire. Tiny crimes. Tiny crimes? Do you hear the second part, though? It's a crime.
Well,
You're stealing. Claire, that's wrong. You can't steal things, okay? But it's an amazing flaw, and I'm putting it in the game.
It's that skit. They're doing that thing.
Yeah. Give it back.
okay.
Please. You. What do we got? Flaw.
I like to stare at the sun.
How long did you stare at the sun?
Just lunch break.
An hour?
Oh, I only get 30. You guys get an hour?
An hour.
Oh. Makes me feel energized.
How many fingers am I holding up?
3?
No. Anything else? We'll put it in the game. We'll put it in the game because I feel bad for you.
Things so
Anything
bad
else?
One of my favorite
that during the
flaws is
credit
something called
during
add.
end credits you constantly
We'll
see
actually give you the option to
how
take
on
this
different
flaw
positions
that'll make
some
it so
few
that
names being
move
repeated.
faster.
Oh really? I realized that Activision forced just a
Anytime you
few
stand up,
unlucky
your knees are gonna
Slovaks
make a
to
loud
crunch.
popping
Damn.
noise that makes it so that, well, everyone around you is going to hear you.
There's one called Kleptomania.
Well, this is good if they're focusing on a stealth system, because stealth was very weak in the Outer Worlds, even if you had it upgraded. It wasn't really that great.
Looking at things in the world that are owned by somebody else, you'll automatically steal them.
I'm all for,
So you have to be very careful about
I'm all
how
for
you use
this.
them.
This guy's like running towards you.
The sun gazer flaw, and it just gives everyone cataracts while playing their game. So everything becomes like light shafts and blooms and hazes.
You serious?
It makes the game pretty
Look at this.
unplayable if you happen to choose that.
You can get the mid 2000s extreme bloom filter, full screen bloom, by looking at the sun.
Overprepared.
That's funny.
You'll get larger magazine sizes on all of your weapons, but if you ever fully empty your magazine,
It also looks like they really improved the gunplay, which also needed some work. It wasn't that bad on PC and, you know, mouse and keyboard and stuff, but on controller it was definitely a little bit floaty.
before they know what hit them,
So this looks like they really improved the gunplay, which is good.
you can be a mad scientist who utilizes gadgets and wacky science weapons and armors. Or even a psychopath who gains permanent bonuses to health by murdering their friends.
Nothing shows the impact of these character build options better than, in my opinion,
You can get the
Frontier, which
Oblivion,
is a quest you get
the old school Oblivion look by looking at the sun.
Not only do you kind of encounter this very early, and it's a very core one to the story, but it really expresses our philosophy of allowing the player to solve problems in a bunch of ways.
How many of you are actually going to go play
Speech options. You may talk
the
to
first
them,
Outer
you may have
Worlds,
to go do a
or
quest
try it
with
again?
them And really kind of prove that you're a friend of the Protectorate to get by.
I may have need of your help, stranger.
I just played it
If you are ready to seize
a little bit ago for a second time, and
You could go guns blazing, and you could
still
just take
fun.
everyone out inside the
I actually
POI
played it
over
through on
themselves and
Series X, because I first played it on PC. It held up well. It's a good console version.
You could sneak in, lower the bridge, and then actually sneak in under the bridge to get over to the other side.
Damn, if stealth is really like that good, I might just spec out my character and do that. This looks more like Dishonored to me, almost. Dishonored with guns.
Protects you from poison gas as you go across.
Now that they're really focusing on stealth elements like that, and look at these
Get across that way.
these platforming things. This wasn't anything
Players can actually
like anything that was in the first one.
The companion who they just found is part of.
We're no different than the Vrees if we start tossing our own to the rats. I sure as law ain't gonna follow someone who
The
can't.
character models look good too.
I must admit, I'm
I've
surprised.
wanted to play it again, but the PS5 version this time, sadly the upgrade is $20. Oh, really?
As promised, you shall have clearance to cross this bridge.
I think it's
such a fun quest, but again, it really.
I think it might be free on Xbox, I thought.
Way you want to.
Upgrades.
When you build your character your way, we're there for you. We really want you to have the experience that you want to have out of this.
Alright, well, I'll probably get into stream in like 5 minutes, and then we'll take 15 minutes and we'll come back for the PC gaming show. I don't think I'm gonna finish this whole thing, but it does look good. It looks like they improved almost everything about the game. You got better shooting, a higher focus on stealth, and better mechanics there. More interesting like locations and stuff like that. Really good character and dialogue trees. And still really fun writing.
For Protectorate subjects, unfortunately, that answer is everything.
And this is late October, which is really nice. That's your game for the holiday from Microsoft. You need all the DLC, and additionally have to pay $10 for it. Oh, that's really shitty. That kind of sucks.
The Order of the Ascendant is an offshoot of the Order of Scientific Inquiry from the original
Maybe in one of these months, a little bit before release, they'll give it to you for free on PlayStation Plus. They got Alone in the Dark, the reboot of that or the remake, excuse me, for free this month. And we got RoboCop last month. PlayStation Plus has actually been good lately. It's been really good.
Skip drives are causing the rifts and what can be done to stop them. Each of the factions have their own solutions to the rift problem and their own goals. The Protectorate wants to close them to protect their legacy as the inventor of the drives.
My PS Plus ran out 2 days ago. Oh, I'm sorry.
For the good of everyone, but also because they're complicating the
Get a trial.
And Antes just wants to be able to open and close them at will to control all the trade routes between the colonies. In addition to expanding the themes and lore of the Outer Worlds, we're also expanding the humor, so each faction has
This guy's like, these people are trying to work.
Anti's choice is
That's funny.
Between Anti-Cleo and Spencer's choice from the original game, and there are corporate representatives in the Outer Worlds too. They've invaded Arcadia to liberate their resources for all of humanity, at a profit, of course.
One of my favorite things from Fallout New Vegas is the radio system. It was just iconic for me, and I wanted to make sure that the Outer Worlds 2 had that. So we actually built out 3 different radio stations. One
Oh,
for each
nice.
of the factions.
You can listen to radio while you're exploring.
Music. Each station might have, like, I think 20 tracks of unique music that we've made for it. It's a lot of stuff. But the really cool part about this entire thing is that we actually put a lot of reactivity into the radio. So it will respond to the things that are going on around the world that you've been interacting with. So if you go into a location, let's say you solve a problem for the Protectorate folks, if you listen to the Protectorate radio station, they're going to be cheering you on as a hero.
Nice.
Wonderful news, everyone. The Zeranium gas leaks at the Automech repair facility, strongly believed to be caused by Anti's choice malefactors, have been corrected.
I like this, man. Looks really good.
Now, I'm not saying we caused it in the first place, but we sure like the idea of all those broken auto mechanicals and all the excessive gasping and choking involved.
The factions and companions are great examples of how we're going deeper and more complex this time around. They're integrated into the game's storyline much more than we did on the first Outer Worlds, and like with everything else in the game, they have a lot more reactivity. There are 6 companions in the Outer Worlds too. As usual, each has their own quest lines, but this time they are also connected to a different faction and have character arcs that the player can affect through their choices.
I wonder if you can run into your old companions too.
He's another Earth Directorate agent like you, and he's looking for your help to decide whether he wants to become an even better agent or to turn his back on the Earth Directorate completely. There's also a somewhat cute Automech support drone that is basically Niles' helper. Her name is Val. Marisol is part of the Order of the Ascendant, and she's an aging but still...
I like that it's a smaller game too. You know, it's not massive. It's not going to take you like 50 plus hours to get through. You know, it's long enough to the point where you can really kind of get into it and really enjoy it as an RPG, but it's not overwhelming.
Support her chaotic and dangerous tendencies. At one time, Anti's Choice had a program to graft soldiers with animal parts to make them more formidable. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work, and most of them are now dead.
Alright guys, well I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'll come back in 15 minutes and we'll watch the PC gaming show, okay? And hopefully that one's good. But this was an overall really good conference. I like pretty much everything, and there was even some good surprises. And yeah, looks good.
We definitely have reactivity.
Alright, I'll see you guys in just a little bit. When I end this stream, it should take you immediately to the PC gaming thing that I have set up, so you can just stay there until I go live, okay? Alright.
Companions are a
Thanks, guys.
very important part of merchandising, because that's the real beauty of the sequel. We're talking merch, baby. It is